Whether you're just a fan of the award-winning films or a master of the Silmarillion, the world of Middle-earth has touched countless individuals. Bear News reporter Ivan de la Garza shows us how one UNC student was inspired by Tolkien to create a new language.
Tolkien inspires many people for years, building a world with compelling characters and even creating a language. Angie Brown is more than just a fan.
Tolkien has always been the light in the dark for me. It was a very beautiful and light story that also has really deep moral themes. So it's something I can continuously come back to whenever I need someone to pick me up or something to just escape into if I'm having a really bad time.
Her thesis earned her a spot in a national conference in Wisconsin this April to showcase her work.
So I'm going to Wisconsin for NCUR. That's the conference that I was talking about. The application process for that was kind of twofold. So in November, we had the undergraduate research symposium here at UNC, where you could apply to present your poster. So that was the first step of getting into that symposium.
She picked the topic because of the author's influence.
Tolkien is the most influential author for invented languages out there so far, and that I'm aware of. So it was a pretty easy choice being okay, his language is so influential, it's so widely studied, let's use this author.
Angie is excited about the conference and showing her work, creating a language by combining German and Elvish.
I did add some of my invented language on here, so Dunkel is a German word, and then an Elvish suffix making a new word for enemy. So kind of a preview of my invented language.
From inventing to exposing, Angie's desires are to make a mark.
This is my chance to show people that humanities projects and English and arts have a big place in research as well, not just science. And there's deeper things to find in English. It's not just sitting around and reading books. It's so much more than that.
Part of the research is a poster with findings from the thesis.
This is basically the research questions and why it matters. The abstract is what I submitted to all the conferences, so this is the part that everyone reads. That's the crucial, why am I going to pay attention to this part? So that's a big section that I had to include.
The reward beyond the research is Angie's expansion of learning.
I think the most rewarding part was just seeing how much I've learned at the end, because it's so easy to think, oh, I haven't learned anything, everything is just swimming around in my brain. But then going back and reading more books to kind of go back to what I've read and put it in writing, and then making these charts, being I actually know quite a lot about language, and then seeing it applied in real life.
Like Angie, many people are inspired by Tolkien's books, and it can get you to Wisconsin, or simply, as Tolkien said, enjoy a simple life. I'm Ivan de la Garza, Bear News.
Thanks, Ivan. Angie leaves for her symposium in April, and we are wishing her the best of luck.